Oh, I didn't do the count.
Hello.
There we are. The countdown was a little quick today. Got on here about 20 seconds too early. So, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in this beautiful world of ours. And we want to take a moment to introduce our next, should we say, digital business owner in our success series. This is Emma Rose from Midlands in the United Kingdom. Hi, Emma. Come on, tell everybody
Hi.
who you are.
Hi. Obviously, I'm Emma. I've got 2 children. I'm married, and I also care for my own mum. And my mum has been living with us for about the past 7 or 8 years. So my house, as you can imagine, is pretty hectic. There's lots going on. I've been a digital business owner for just over 2 years. My background, going back some years before I had my children, is in education. So I was an English language tutor. I worked in further education at colleges, and I taught adults mainly. It was quite a rewarding job. And then when I had my children, I just decided to step back for a little bit in order to, be at home with them during their early years. And yeah, that's really me. I don't teach anymore because of the commitments that I have of being a carer. It just makes it impossible really to go out, physically go out and do a 9 to 5 sort of job. So, I'm at home a lot.
So you were extremely motivated to find something, obviously, that you could do from your home.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
So tell us how you came across this particular business, Emma.
Well, I got to the point where I just felt that I was a bit lost. So, having had a career in teaching, it was really rewarding. And, I was always learning, my brain was always active. And suddenly taking a step back, it was as if, I needed something to sort of get my teeth into. But, once we started looking after my mum, she slowly became more and more dependent on me. And that's when I became her full-time carer. So, I just needed, I didn't really know what I was looking for, but I was just keeping my eye out for things. I'd considered going into teaching online. But then, although it was good that I could be at home doing that, I was still be tied to certain hours and I'd still have certain commitments. So I needed something that was even more flexible than that. So I just came across an advert on Facebook that was telling me about, come along and look at this digital business. A lot of the background things are done for you. So I'm quite a positive person. When I come across something, I'll have a look at it and I'll do my due diligence. And that's what I did. I had a good look at what it was all about. Did my research, and I decided this could be what I was after.
That's wonderful. I see we have some people watching, and please feel free to drop your name in the comments. Let us know where you're from as we go through this interview. We always like to know who's watching. So I know for us, Emma, you're a business colleague of ours. You're in the UK, we're in Canada.
Yeah.
We do lots of these virtual meetings together and support one another in our business. We've been doing this for 4 years. You've been doing it for 2 years. When you looked at this, what was it about this particular online business system that you thought was different than what you'd seen before? What was it particularly about what you saw here that compelled you to start your own digital business?
Well, I'd actually looked into something previously, and I'd actually paid quite a lot of money for it, like a training thing to do with e-commerce, and that kind of made me decide that wasn't what I wanted to do, because there was so much that you had to try and figure out by yourself. So although you'd got the training, there was you've got to figure out so much and put so many things so many things into action before you actually could do anything. And, you know, I didn't know anything about technically setting things up like that. And, you know, there wasn't that support there. So when I found this, where not only was it totally flexible, which fitted in with me and my commitments, it was a platform where all that difficult stuff that would totally give me a headache, it was all taken care of for you. So all the background processes, the technical things, that's what I was looking for. Something that all the stuff in the background would be taken care of me, and I could just focus on the day-to-day running of my business. You know, if there was ever a problem, I'd have somebody to get in touch with, somebody who could sort it out. And that's what I really liked about it.
Yeah, I felt the same way, because when I came across this business opportunity, again, I saw an ad on Facebook. I'm not that tech savvy, you know, and I didn't have any online business experience. And what I loved about this was the fact that that's all taken care of. It's like plugging into a franchise. It's like an online franchise style business. So they built my website. They took care of all my automated emails, all the software that, you know, helps me track my business. Like, that was all done. And the other thing that was so amazing for me, and I'm sure you can comment on this, was the fact that we have this incredible world-class training that is self-guided. So I literally could spend whatever time I needed on the training, take as long as I needed to learn and to get up and running. And that really appealed to me as well, because again, I didn't know where to start.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I've always loved learning, so I'm not afraid of trying to learn anything new. But, you know, when I saw this training system, it was all video based, so it was really simple for a total novice to follow. And I loved the fact that you could, you know, do a section, you could watch it, you could take notes if you wanted to, and then you could implement it straight away. You know, it was not just reading loads and loads of things, but it was, you know, you could interact with the video, you could watch it, you could replay it as many times as you like. And that's what I really loved. And, you know, the fact that I went through that training in probably 3 to 4 weeks. And I took my time, because I like to understand what I'm learning about. I like to make sure I get it. And, you know, within 3 or 4 weeks, I was able to actually get up and running. So it's a fantastic platform that we've got. We're really blessed.
And it teaches us how to use social media to drive our business. And we both know in the last year and a half, social media is blown up. That's where everything is happening. It's online, right?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really, I used Facebook very occasionally, but I didn't know about all the different social media platforms. I never touched them before. So to have learned everything that I've learned is really amazing.
Yeah, for sure. So tell us a little bit, Emma, about the community itself, what it's like to be part of this community of entrepreneurs.
I'd say it's like a huge family. That's how it feels. That's how it felt as a new person coming into it, because everybody was so welcoming, so helpful, ready to help. And, you know, you've not only got we've got like a one-to-one coach and a mentor, but you've got this whole community, thousands of people all around the world. And, you know, I don't know, it's just so unbelievable, the people that we're connected with. You know, normally in a business, you'd have a couple of acquaintances, maybe a few business partners, but, you know, in this, there's thousands of people. And you make really good friends as well. And it feels like being part of a big family for me.
Well, and it feels like I've known you, you know, for a very long time, and like we've never met.
Yeah, we've never met. Yeah.
The beauty of a digital business is that we've built a global community. Our business works 24/7 because the internet never stops. So even though we're in different time zones, both our businesses are just running 24/7. And, you know, you talk about that community of people that are so supportive, and we found the same thing. Oftentimes in business, people, you know, see you as competition,
Yeah.
And they don't want to share their tips and their secrets and their little tricks of the trade. But we've got a community that's 100,000 strong, and we've got some extremely successful people all working online. And the beauty of this is that they share that knowledge and that wisdom.
Yeah.
We've got these platforms where we mastermind together on a weekly basis, and people are always sharing their knowledge. And I think that's one of the things that I love most about this business, Emma, is that as a coach and a mentor, I can pay it forward. Not only is this business blessing us and making us money, but it is so lovely to be able to help other people and show them how they can start their own online business and take back control of their life. Right?
That's right. Yeah. And when you get a new person starting and you're their mentor, it's so exciting for you because you know what they're about to discover, and it's so rewarding. It really is.
Yeah, that's one of the parts of it that I love the most. When we found this business 4 years ago, it was exciting for us, and the internet is still young. But man, has it blown up over the last year and a half with the pandemic. There's just never been a better time to dip your toe in the online space.
No.
And something that always kind of freaked me out, I always thought of this, and it's a famous quote from Warren Buffett, the billionaire, who said, if you don't find a way to earn money while you sleep, you'll work till you die. And honestly, before we found this business, we had great jobs, and we made enough. We weren't able to put away for retirement. So we thought as long as we stay healthy and our bosses want to keep us till we're 75 or 80, we could probably pull this off. But, we had no time for ourselves. And we really wanted something that we could travel and take with us. That's a beautiful thing about this business. If you've got an internet connection, a laptop, a cell phone, you're in business anywhere in the world. But what's really exciting, and I don't think people stop to think, I know I didn't, that there is this incredible cyber world of business, billions of dollars exchanging hands every day on the internet, millionaires being made. And it's like this great frontier, but it's not a scary place anymore. If you've got the right people to guide you through it, you get to take advantage of that and build something global, whether it's a part-time on the side or for us, it's turned into full-time. Yeah. It's just where the world's going, right?
Absolutely. There's just so many businesses. I mean, I don't know what it's like in Canada, but in the UK, there's just so many businesses, small businesses, family-owned businesses that have just totally collapsed. It's so sad.
Yeah, you see a lot of that, and in here too, we see brick and mortar businesses closing up, and the reason people are doing their business online is because they can do it from the comfort and safety of their home.
Yeah.
And that's really important to people.
Yeah.
And what's happening, I think, is companies are finding out that that's working so well. Many of them aren't going to bring their employees back to the office. They're going to say, look, you're productive working from home. We're not spending the money on the retail space or the office space. And it's a whole new world for sure.
Yeah.
Emma, tell me, what are you most excited about in the next year with your business? What are you really excited about coming in? We're one month away from a new year again, 2022. What excites you?
Just moving towards the future that I want for myself and my family. I mean, we want to travel. Okay, it's not totally possible now, but I vision myself as my husband being able to retire. I don't have to worry. We don't have to worry financially about our future. We just want to be free. I mean, if it means the kids, in my ideal world, I would homeschool my children and we would just go off and travel. And I would, we would teach them through experiences, making fantastic memories. That is my dream, to be able to do that. I just want to get out and travel.
Well, and your dream,
that's what this business can do. That's what it can allow you to do.
That's right. Cash flow is so important, and this business allows you to have that and travel and do that. And, you talk about wanting to do that with your children. My daughter and her husband are also online entrepreneurs. She homeschools her daughters. And
Yeah.
so we have done so much traveling with them and our grandchildren in the last 4 years because we can, because, you know, we can do our business from anywhere. And when the kids are homeschooled, they've learned so much from those experiences and travel.
Absolutely.
It's a delightful thing to be able to do. And,
absolutely.
you know, you will be able to do that with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
there's an old Chinese proverb, and people who've watched our interviews have heard it from us, but there's 2 perfect times to plant a tree. One was 20 years ago, and the next best time is right now.
Absolutely.
So, you know, the reason we're on here, and we've got Emma's website scrolling across here, is because it's very simple to check this business out and decide if it's for you. It's not get rich quick. It is a real business. It is going to take time, energy, and effort to build this. But where else are you going to find a done for you system that's going to allow you to break into the online world? You might be like Emma and myself wondering, how do I ever get a piece of that action? Because I wanted it for years, but didn't know how. And now it's available, and it's as simple as clicking on Emma's website, registering with your name and email, and you can watch a free webinar. Now, we do these webinars live twice a week, but there's also a replay you can watch. The lovely part about this is that you can kind of do it covertly. You don't have to let anybody know what you're doing.
No.
Right? And people love that. There's nobody like reaching out to you and badgering you. Oh, you gave me your email. You know, no, it's all just completely on the down low. And you can watch that webinar and then decide if it's something you're interested in. Well, we'll tell you what the next steps are. And of course, you can reach out to Emma and Orchid and myself, and we're here for you.
Yeah, and you can go and watch it as many times as you like as well. I think I watched it about 3 times when I started.
Yes. I watched it many times as well, because it's always different people. We have different people from our community on there sharing. And, you know, their stories were always so compelling. I remember when I watched it the first time, I thought, oh my goodness, I can do this. If these people can do this, I can do this, because they're just real people.
Yeah.
Like you and me.
Yeah. Just ordinary people from various backgrounds all over the world.
Yeah.
If they can do it, why can't I? Absolutely.
And, you know, the way that our system has been designed, really, anyone can. If you have the desire, and you have the, you know, the desire to learn and the will to succeed, we've got everything else you need, right, Emma? You can do it.
Yeah. You've just got to bring your determination, your motivation, and your will to succeed, and you will succeed. So it's not going to happen in like 6 months. You know, it's as you said before, it's a business that you've got to build. It's not overnight success. It's nothing like that. It's, you know, it's a stepping stone to the future that you want, isn't it? And you build it gradually. You go as fast or as slow as you want to. It's literally yours. It's yours to do with what you want. You've got an amazing opportunity here if you're ready to take it.
Yeah. You know what? That is so true. And, you know, maybe you love your job and you just want a side gig and you want some money on the side, or maybe you're looking for a way to get out of your job. Like you said, Emma, this can be whatever you want it to be. And there's certainly something for everyone here. So, you know, we're just about at the end of our interview. I think we've covered most everything that people would want to know about. But before we sign off, Emma, there's people that are watching this now on your page. There's people that are going to come to your page and see this. What would you like to leave them with? What's the one last thing you would like to say to them?
Well, if you want, and if you're looking for a change, then you need to take the first step and you need to make the change happen. Okay. And taking the first step is just going along and watching that webinar with an open mind, no preconceptions. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. All you're losing is 90 minutes of your time. And if that leads you to something that is for you, then that's a well spent 90 minutes, in my opinion.
Absolutely. That's 90 minutes we ever spent. Yeah. Best 90 minutes we ever spent, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Emma, thank you so much for joining us. And I'd love to do this again with you, maybe in 6 months, and update where you're at in your business. I know it's growing. I know you're excited about it. I know you've got a lovely group of fellow online entrepreneurs in the UK that you mastermind with. So again, anybody, if you want to know more, you see Emma's website, click on her website, and you will be led to that webinar that you can watch at your own leisure. And who knows, this could be the change you've been looking for.
Yeah.
So Emma,
Come
thank
along and have
you.
a look.
Yes,
Right, thank you both so much.
it was
been a
our
pleasure.
pleasure, and thank you, Emma. And we'll say bye-bye to everyone for now.
Take care.
Bye. Bye.